Nearly 40 million Americans have diabetes, nearly half of which are people with type 2 diabetes aged 65 or older. This population has a higher risk of developing diabetes-related complications, so managing the condition with the latest diabetes tech is crucial. Medicare has expanded its coverage to help, but less than half of those who qualify know about it. So Dr. Mahmoud Kazemi is the Chief Medical Officer for Abbott's Diabetes Care business, and Fran List is a Medicare beneficiary who lives with diabetes. They both join us now to explain. Dr. Mahmoud, someone with diabetes needs to know their glucose levels. So what kinds of challenges do people with diabetes face daily when it comes to keeping their levels in a healthy range?
So diabetes is a complex health condition that involves how the body converts fuel to energy, and this relies on the hormone insulin. And in the case of diabetes, what happens is either the body is not producing enough insulin, or the insulin that it is producing is not being used efficiently. And this leads to glucose levels that need to be continuously monitored. And the issues with this are that symptoms of diabetes can often be mistaken for those of normal aging, things like worsening vision or having to go to the bathroom frequently. So it's really important to get screened for diabetes by talking with your healthcare provider, and to also know that we now have technologies like continuous glucose monitors, or CGMs, that can have a real impact on the quality of life for people living with diabetes.
So with CGMs, you're talking about continuous glucose monitors, right? So tell us a little bit more about that. Like, how do they work?
Yes, that is right. There are continuous glucose monitors. They've been available now for about 20 years. Unfortunately, less than 10% of people living with diabetes are actually using them currently. And the important thing to keep in mind here is that these are very small, discrete sensors. In the case of the Freestyle Libre family products, the Libre 3 sensor is the size of 2 stacked pennies. They're usually applied to the back of the arm, and then they continuously are measuring glucose levels for up to 15 days and providing those values to either a smartphone app or a reader, depending on the user's preference. And then the person who's using the technology can actually use this information to make decisions regarding food, activity, medication, and can also share it with their healthcare provider or family members.
That's very interesting technology. Fran, you have experience with diabetes and CGM, so can you share a little bit more?
Well, when I was first diagnosed with diabetes, I was really in denial about it, as so many people my age are. Once I started using my CGM, I found it to be life-changing because the knowledge I gained from it made my choices a lot simpler.
So I know that you've told us in the past, Fran, that you've had, definitely use of this technology in a variety of settings, including travel, for example. You shared that with me.
Yes, my husband and I love to travel. We're not afraid to go anywhere at any time because I have my CGM. I can make smart choices about what I eat and the activities that I engage in. It is a relief to me that I have that information right on my arm.
Fran, it's fantastic that has helped so much. So there's been a change in Medicare that means more seniors living with diabetes can use a continuous glucose monitor, right, doctor?
That's right. So in April of 2023, Medicare changed the eligibility criteria, and now Medicare beneficiaries who are on any insulin injection or who have problematic low glucose levels can access this technology. That means that there's about 2 million Medicare beneficiaries who are eligible, but unfortunately less than half of them and their healthcare providers are aware that this change has occurred. And that's part of the reason why Fran and I are here today. So Fran, does it surprise you at all to hear that less than half of those individuals are even aware?
It doesn't surprise me at all that people with diabetes and even their healthcare workers don't know that this device is covered by Medicare. People ask me about my Freestyle Libre all the time, and I tell them it has helped me immensely, and it has given me knowledge, and knowledge is power. And I always encourage people, please talk to your doctor, find out if you're eligible.
Yeah, and along those lines, we also have a variety of digital tools that I mentioned previously that can also be very helpful. So for the person who's using our technology, we have the LibreView platform where they can share their glucose levels with their healthcare provider to help make better decisions. And also they can share with friends and family through our Libre Link Up app. And I know, Fran, you've shared with me that you share your values with your daughter.
Yes, my daughter has called me and said, "Mom, I hear your CGM alarms are going off. Are you okay?" You know, it gives me a lot of relief to know that my family is connected and I feel their support in my diabetes journey.
Thank you so very much for joining us, guys. Before I let you go, doctor, where can viewers go for some more information?
Definitely with our Medicare plan, they can check because for eligible individuals, this technology should be available for little to no monthly cost. And also the website myfreestyle.com, they can get more information there as well.
Excellent. Thank you both for joining us this morning. We really appreciate your time. And guys, if you want to catch segments like this again, head over to FCN Plus.